Johnson. Now, we've talked about tonight's Sheridan County Fair Buyers Dinner and the livestock sale. And that'll be held 4 to 6 p.m. in the exhibit hall, with the livestock sale going on at 6. So make sure you get out there and help those kids who have really put in a lot of work. Another event you don't want to miss, the 10th anniversary of the Fremont Toyota Suds and Spurs Brewfest. Now this is, and correct me if I'm wrong, Dixie, this is the largest Brewfest in the area for the year, correct?
In our area for the year, absolutely. And this will be our 10th anniversary. There was one year that we weren't able to have it, and we all know what year that was, right? Nothing really happened that year. We're so glad to be on this side of that, though, and really appreciate all the support that we've had over the last now 11 years that we've been doing the Brewfest. So the Chamber of Commerce, of course, we're a 501c6 private nonprofit corporation, but we are a nonprofit organization, and we do really do appreciate all the member investments, the additional support that we receive throughout the year. But as is pretty common with nonprofits, we typically have to have a fundraiser, and so this is ours. The nice thing is that we bring in people from outside the area. A lot of people go, stay in our hotels, frequent the businesses downtown. Maybe make a weekend out of it, dine in our restaurants, and all of that. So it's great to see, and so we will have that our 10th on August 27th. That is a Saturday. We're looking for great weather. We're always praying for that. That'll take place from 2 to 7 p.m. at Whitney Commons Park again. And that's where we've held our Brewfest for several years.
Such a beautiful park.
It
Absolutely
really is.
Beautiful.
And we really do appreciate Whitney Benefits for allowing us to do that. It's a wonderful location, easily accessible. We have a great turnout typically, and just a lot of fun. So we're excited to have that. You can get your tickets right now. You can get them at yotheater.com. You can get them at the Chamber. They also have some available at Blacktooth. So they're $35. We didn't raise the price from last year. $35 gets you your event cup. You get unlimited samplings of the craft brews that will be available at the event. Live music, some fun games. It's going to be great. And then we also have a raffle that we have that will be raffling off a giant Yeti cooler. It's a Yeti Tundra cooler filled with a couple cases of Blacktooth beer. So get your raffle tickets. You can get those now, or you can get those at the event as well. And we'll be raffling that off that day. So again, thanks to everybody for supporting the fundraiser for the Sheridan County Chamber of Commerce. We've been in the community, for over 107 years, I think it is this year now, officially. And even before that, unofficially, working on a lot of maybe different priorities, but still priorities around, our mission is to be a catalyst for business prosperity and a champion for a stronger community. And we do everything we tie into our mission.
Now, how many brewers are heading over here this year?
We're still finalizing that, so I don't know if I have a final number. We're waiting to find out. We typically have anywhere from 20 to 30 different craft brews that are there, and we're excited. The Fremont Toyota has been our premier sponsor for several years, and we want to thank them. And we also have some major sponsors. Do you mind if I mention who they are?
Please.
Our major amber sponsors are Blacktooth Brewing Company, Bighorn Beverage, Blue Peak, Powder River Heating and Air Conditioning, Powder River Party Rentals, Ramada by Wyndham, Range, Sheridan County Travel and Tourism, and Sheridan Media. So thank you, and thanks to all of our sponsors that help make this happen. But make sure you get your ticket and plan to come out to our Brewfest. We'll also be, again, having the Tom Balding Spur Award, People's Choice Competition, and Professionally Judged Competition. It's always fun to see who takes home those beautiful spurs that Tom makes handcrafts for us.
What a beautiful award. Now, my father he collects spurs. Mm-hmm. And so to think a set of spurs as almost like a trophy that you could put under glass, it's something that it's not a leap for me to think that.
And it is definitely, they're beautiful, and it's a very much a coveted award. And so it's fun. That's always a great part of it. Now, we'll also next week, so in addition to Business After Hours, we'll also be at the Third Thursday Street Festival on Thursday. We'll have a booth right next to Blacktooth, and you can get your tickets for both the raffle item and the Brewfest there. But then I also wanted to mention, because I'm talking Third Thursday, make sure if you haven't done it, stop by. There'll be a Sheridan booth. We're we're part of the Economic Development Task Force, as you know. So we were on Public Pulse before, doing that community review and a community survey. So make sure you stop by and take that community survey as well while you're down there.
That's the Thrive 2035 survey.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
It's not going to take a whole lot of time, folks.
Nope,
There's only technically 4 questions.
Right. And you could actually take the survey online if you would like. You can go to our website, Sheridan County's website, the City of Sheridan website, I think DSA's website. I mean, all the partner websites, and be able to access that as well.
And this is going to help determine the future of our community, folks. They want to hear from you. Now, Dixie, when you reach out to these brewers, are you looking for brewers in the state or just the region? I mean, how far do these folks come?
We don't really limit. We will welcome anybody in who would like to come in and showcase their products, showcase their business. And so we've had, up to 7 different states represented in our area. So, every year it's just a little different, and a lot of it depends on, how they're doing. Now, worker shortage has always been is a big challenge, and has been for a couple of years now. And so we will supply some of the pourers if some of the brewers can't make it, and they send their product instead. And we have tips training. We go through that, and we have several of our
fantastic
ambassadors and others that'll be doing that. But we don't know exactly how many we'll have yet. Well, let me correct myself. I don't know how many we have. Teresa at my office does know.
She might know. Yeah, she might have the list.
I
right?
just haven't checked with her today to find out where we are. So
there's going to be plenty there. All types of brews out there, folks. Stop on by. Plus, you're going to be supporting a great cause, our Sheridan County Chamber of Commerce. Now, Dixie, before I let you go, when is the next Business Before Hours?
So the Business Before Hours takes place on the first Wednesday of the month. So Wednesday's kind of our theme. If you forget remember the first, second, and third. First is Business Before, second is Chamber Lunch Program, third is Business After Hours. So our next Business Before Hours will be in September. And I know it just feels like we just started August, but Wednesday, September 7th. So if you want to put that on your calendar, 7:30 to 9 a.m. at the Nichols Agency at 425 West Laux. And last week we had our August Business Before Hours at Range, and people were really excited to be able to come in and look at their remodel, and they did a great job in hosting. So thanks to them, and thanks for everybody coming out. So again, remind people that this week, the buyer's dinner tonight, the Chamber Lunch Program this Wednesday. Next week, we have Business After Hours on Wednesday at Hub International. On Thursday, come see visit several booths down at 3rd Thursday Street Festival on the 18th.
And that's where you can also pick up your tickets for Suds and Spurs,
which is on August 27th.
All right. Dixie, thank you so much for coming in and talking with me today.
Thanks, Floyd. It's always a pleasure.
I hope those kids rake it in tonight.
I do too.
I really do. All right. When we return, we're going to talk with the organizers of the 4th Annual Celebrate the Arts. This is Public Pulse on 930 KROE, 103.9 FM. Sheridan.
At Eliason Financial, money management isn't just about dollars and cents. It's about dreams and opportunities, and more importantly, family. We'll take time to get to know you. Then we'll develop a unique wealth management plan that works hard, just like you. To learn more about who we are and what our wealth management advisors can do for you, visit Eliason Financial online or call 307-672-3010. Securities offered through Royal Alliance Associates, Inc., member FINRA, SIPC.
We're wrapping up the Sheridan County Fair, and of course these updates presented by our awesome sponsors. Please take time and thank them. Heartland Kubota, Truebilt Builders, McDonald's, and Blacktooth Large Animal Service. It's day 11, big day, final day of the fair. It's a big one. Today we get ready for the buyer's dinner. Tonight, 4 o'clock, opening ceremonies at 5:30, and the youth livestock sale in the sale ring. SheridanMedia.com live streaming this event tonight on our County Fair channel, so check that out. Tell all your friends. around the state and the country. Go to our Sheridan County Fair channel, presented in part by Heartland Kubota, True Built Builders, McDonald's, and Blacktooth Large Animal Service. We've got some awesome sponsors. Please make sure you take time to thank them all. If you go to our Sheridan County Fair channel and right here on this Sheridan Media radio station. Thanks again, everyone, and let's support our Sheridan County youth.
Are you wondering what your business is worth, or have you considered buying or selling a business? Contact me, Alicia Cox, Certified Valuation Professional at Harker Mellinger, to discuss how a business valuation can help you determine the proper values in gifting, estate planning, and the purchase or sale of your business. Harker Mellinger has been providing professional valuation services since 1995. Schedule an appointment today to discuss how a business valuation can work for you. Harker Mellinger, located at 1811 South Sheridan Avenue in Sheridan.
The owners and staff at Kane's Funeral Home would like to thank the families of Sheridan and Johnson counties for choosing Kane's and allowing them to serve you during these hard times. Kane Funeral Home makes it their mission to take the stress and uncertainty out of ceremonial services. They own and operate the only crematory in Sheridan County, so your loved one is always in their care. Kane's Funeral Home. Call 673-5837 or visit them online at canefuneral.com. Nashville Icons coming to Bighorn Mountain Country. It's the 2021 Forever West Songwriter Festival, August 18th through the 20th. Sparrow Wigwam, Wild Theater, and Sod Farm Festival events will host several legendary songwriters who've written hits for the likes of Brad Paisley, George Strait, Garth Brooks, Chris Young, Hank Williams Jr., Reba McEntire, and Chris Stapleton. The Forever West Songwriter Festival. Find schedule and ticket information at foreverwestfestival.com.
Want to learn how to keep your heart healthy? Sheridan Memorial Hospital will provide free education and blood glucose screenings on Tuesday, August 16th. Drive up to the tent on the north side of the hospital from 9 to 11 a.m. Find out what your blood sugar level is, learn about healthy eating habits, diabetes, and heart disease. Please plan to stay in your car, and we'll see you on August 16th at Sheridan Memorial Hospital.
No! Crashing sucks. Do you trust your tires and brakes to protect you? Tires and brakes are crucial to the safety of your vehicle. Midas Tire and Auto can help. They'll inspect your vehicle and let you know what needs attention and what can wait. Plus, right now you can save $100 instantly on Cooper tires and $50 on brake service. Midas Tire and Auto, your first stop for brakes and tires on East Brundage Lane in Sheridan.
If you're looking for a new bank, we're looking forward to serving you. Hi, this is Nicole Christensen from First Bank of Wyoming. We have a simple promise here: to help our neighbors be financially stronger tomorrow than they are today. We're devoted to keeping that promise because we care deeply about this community and we want to see it thrive. Let us show you what we mean. Stop by our office at 1470 Sugarland Drive, Suite 2 today. First Bank of Wyoming, Division of Glacier Bank, member FDIC.
Hi, this is Elizabeth.
And JT with EBIA Hearing and Sound. Hearing well is living well, and we're here to help.
Not only are we able to provide premier hearing aid technology with Bluetooth and AI, but we can address the environment in which you are hearing.
Our sound consultation services tailor solutions to fit your needs. Whether at work, at church, or at home, if you're struggling to hear, we can help.
Call EBIA Hearing and Sound today, 674-8920. That's 674-8920.
Hi, this is Ella Hiller with the Goose Creek Livestock 4-H Club. We invite you to the Sheridan County Fairgrounds for the Sheridan County Youth Livestock Sale and Reception on August 8th. Reception begins at 5 p.m. in the exhibit hall with the sale starting at 6 in the sale pavilion. Processing dates have been reserved for your purchase of locally sourced product for your family. 2 weekends of fun with the Sheridan County Fair followed by the Sheridan County Rodeo.
Good morning and welcome back to Public Pulse, brought to you by our friends out there at Eliason Financial. I'm Floyd Whiting, and the 4th annual Celebrate the Arts is set up to light up Sheridan County with 4 days of dynamic events from August 25th to the 28th. And joining me to talk about those events is Sage Community Arts Executive Director Jill Benson, and over the phone from the UCross Foundation, Caitlin Adelsberger, YO Theater Executive Director Aaron Butler, and from the Brenton Museum, Kendra Heimbuck. Good morning, all, and welcome to the show.
Good morning, Floyd.
Now, Jill, what is Celebrate the Arts?
It's a fantastic and really exciting festival that has actually kind of a wonderful long history. I'll shorten it in the brief version that it started as the kind of celebration of the new sculptures that would come into town from the Sheridan Public Arts Committee. And then as that grew and trying to seeing the excitement that was going from there, we wanted to start to partner with more entities to make it more of a festival. And so it started to grow to where it's now not just the SPAC, but we have residencies, theaters, galleries, museums all coming together to celebrate what we have here in this amazing Sheridan community, this vibrant arts community. And so within these 4 days, we are jam-packed full of amazing showcases, events, and just amazing gatherings of artists coming together to show that this is the amazing tourist spot for the arts within this beautiful Bighorn region.
And you know, I think a lot of people, they look at Sheridan and they might see something that, is somewhat stereotypical for a Wyoming city. But that just tells me you don't know Sheridan. I mean, we've got everything from polo and the arts. Some of the finest art museums are around here. We've got local artists who produce great stuff every single year. Yes. We've got fantastic performers, beautiful singers. I mean, everything from rock and roll to operatic. It's just such a beautiful area full of so much talent. Now, what will you be doing with Art Alley?
So with Art Alley, it's the day that it'll be on the August 25th, kind of our kickoff day. Will be the evening event from 5 to 7, free to everyone. We're hoping to have some beverages and some food trucks, but then we'll also have all of us all of our organizations there. Hopefully everyone will have a booth. We'll have a creation station, free art supplies for the community to come out, get their hands on some art supplies. And then a lot of my Sage art members will be out there with their vendor booths to be able to show and sell the art that they have. And then a lot of them are coming to do art demos so we can see them in that creating entity right there. And then it's a great place to kind of get the information of what's to come for the rest of the weekend. So we'll have UCross and the Brenton and the college and the WYO, of course, right there promoting their events through the week too. So it's a evening kickoff to what the weekend will bring.
And it's not a formal attire event, is it?
No, we'll be shutting down the street in front of Sage, and so it'll be kind of block party style, intimate Art Alley. Come out and see us all. And just
with everything that's going on, so many great events, even just happening right there at Art Alley. But it's worth the time out just to watch an artist go through their process.
Yes.
This beautiful creative process, and everybody does it differently.
Oh, they so do. And then the artists are so excited to share their story, too. Those who want to come and do a demo, they want you to ask questions. They want you to see their process. And so that we'll be able to showcase so many different ones, and throughout the whole weekend, too, because that's part of what we show and Celebrate the Arts, is they get the artists show their craft, but then they want you to ask them about it so they can share even more to a different depth of their creation.
And I'm glad you said that, because you know me, and so I would have stood there and probably not said a thing. But if the artist is okay with questions, how do you do this? How'd you come up with that? Where did this come from? Then all the better. And yes. I'm glad that you shared that, because I am the guy. I probably would have sat there and just been very quiet. Now, when is that happening one more time, the Art Alley?
Art Alley is August 25th, so Thursday from 5 to 7 p.m.
Now, Caitlin, out there at UCross, who is Brandon Hobson?
Great question, Floyd. Brandon Hobson is this incredible award-winning novelist, and he's a member of the Cherokee Nation and was also a recipient of the UCross Fellowship for Native American Writers. His last novel, The Removed, was published to great critical acclaim in 2021, I believe, and won several awards, including the Western Heritage Award. He's also known for Where the Dead Sit Talking. His short stories have won numerous prizes and appeared anywhere from McSweeney's to Conjunctions and elsewhere. So he's a very inspiring character, kind of a rock star in the literary world. Yep.
And he'll be out there giving a talk?
So Thursday, August 25th, the same day as Art Alley, at noon, UCross is partnering with Sheridan College's Coy Library to host a reading and talk. So this makes it a little more accessible during a weekday for folks to come over around lunchtime. Thanks to the Sheridan College Multicultural Student Center, light refreshments will be served, and it promises to be a very pleasant kickoff to celebrate the arts.
Now, when I'm sitting there, will he be able to take questions? I just asked Jill the same thing. I'm kind of a curious little monkey, so I like to sit there and ask questions about the creative process. Will he be able to answer those?
Yes, certainly. He will be giving a reading, and then that will be followed by a Q&A, and I imagine also, a few moments to chat with him. But we're also offering that in a later event that I'll get to closing out Celebrate the Arts. But yes, he will welcome questions.
That's fantastic. Now, how long did it take to put all of this together, Caitlin, the entire celebration itself?
For
Celebrate the Arts, yeah.
Well, that's a great question. Also for Jill, she's the wonderful chair of our committee, but it's something that we started discussing at the end of last year, Celebrate the Arts, in August 2021. So it's definitely an all-year affair.
So, Jill, does everybody start shooting emails the day after?
We like to think we do.
Yeah.
No, we really do start to kind of retro, like what worked, what didn't work. Because fingers crossed, this year last year we had a little weather on Art Alley, but we were able to move it indoors to the YO Theater, which made a whole nother feel to it last year. And so this year we're hoping to have some lovely weather. Finally broke and was nice. So for the closeout of it last year was beautiful and sunny. So we start to pitch ideas to see where it goes, and we have been discussing this since last year.
Speaking of the YO Theater, Aaron, can you tell me a little bit about Linda Kay? You and I just barely touched on this last Thursday. Who is Linda Kay?
Yeah, so thank you. Linda Kay is this really fabulous, very, very interesting singer-songwriter from Los Angeles. She will be joining us Celebrate the Arts Week Friday, August 26th at 7:30. She has appeared on TV shows. Some people might be familiar with Goliath being one of them. And Tommy Lee Jones, has said that she is just fabulous. She has been compared to Patsy Cline, Karen Carpenter, Dusty Springfield, Roy Orbison. She has this great big hair and this huge, huge voice. So we're really excited to host her here at the YO Theater.
You know, the promotional poster that you sent me, I was instantly smitten with this individual. The fantastic style, the hair. I mean, it's almost like a reach back, isn't it?
Mm-hmm. Oh, for sure. And that's part of her appeal is this sort of this classic vintage thing. And she does it so well. And really is able to bring back that feel from kind of, that bygone era, that Patsy Cline era that we're also familiar with, which is a much different sound than what we're used to today.
Now, looking forward to that. Where can I can pick up tickets for that at the YO? And this is all part of...
Yeah, absolutely. YOtheater.com. You can read more about her there. And, of course, get tickets at your leisure.
Now, do we know, Jill, what's going to be going on at Sheridan College?
I believe we should actually have Rachel Bergman on the line.
Oh, Rachel.
I am.
Hey,
yes,
how
I'm
are
on
you?
the line.
Fantastic. Now,
hi there, Floyd.
What's going to be going on out there at Sheridan College for Celebrate the Arts?
Yes, I'm so glad you asked. I am super excited about the college's contribution to this event, we are going to be hosting John Roberts y Pan Blanco, who might be familiar to some of your listeners because they performed at the college several years ago. And they're just a super high energy, kind of Latin influenced group. They have vocals in Spanish and English and Portuguese. And they are also going to be bringing 2 dancers, Latin dancers with them. And they're going to perform on Saturday night, the 27th of August at 7 p.m. in our Kinnison Hall.
All right, Latin dancers and the type of music that this group plays. Is this like a Latin fiesta type, or what are we looking at?
Yeah, they're very unique in kind of fusing funk and African and Latin and soul. So it's a very diverse group. It's like I said, they're very high energy. You're going to want to get out of your seats and dance.
Completely original. Though,
I should also mention. So, what's that?
Completely original, though, from the sounds of it.
Yes, original. They're based in southeastern Montana, and then joining them. One is from Argentina, and one was born in Mexico. And the 2 dancers are going to be giving a free salsa class on Saturday afternoon.
How
also
cool is
here
that?
at the college. 4:30 to 5:30 p.m. So come one and come all, and get your dance on.
I've always wanted to take a dance class, but I've never just gotten off my butt and gone and done it. But it sounds so fun, to just grab your partner.
This is your chance.
Head out there, have a great time, and learn something completely new and something that you guys can have fun with together. That almost sounds like a partner thing that would just be really fun to engage in together. All right, now, the Bighorn Rendezvous Quick Draw. What is this?
Thanks, Floyd. The Bighorn Rendezvous Quick Draw is a wonderful opportunity for folks to come out to the Brinton Museum and walk around our grounds and interact with 13 different artists who are going to be on property painting on plein air, which just means painting what they see in front of them. Although we might have a few artists who decide to bring some reference material and paint some other paintings and images, but this is a great opportunity to interact with these artists. They love to come out and see members of the public. Floyd, I appreciate your questions to our prior guests about, how do we interact with these artists, and can we talk to them? Can we ask them about their process? And by all means, during the quick draw, that's what you get to do. You can approach the artists, you can ask them about what they're painting, what their process is like. They welcome some interruptions and some chance to talk with you. And while that's going on, that's from 9 to 1 p.m. on Saturday. And we will also have some light bites and refreshments available on the grounds from the Brinton Bistro. So this is just a chance for you to come be outdoors and enjoy the Brinton Museum and the setting that we have and some visual arts.
And, being able to sit and talk with an artist about the process, some people like to talk about it, others don't. But it's always been something that has absolutely fascinated me, Jill. And you know that. You bring in, artists and yourself that I get to talk to. Erin knows that. She brings me directors and actors. And just having that creative ability to really find something new. And because you always hear individuals say, well, there's nothing that hasn't been done. And I would absolutely argue with that. Because I see so many creative individuals show me something I've never seen before. Even when it comes to things like dance that are going to be taking place out there at the Sheridan College. It's amazing what some of these creative individuals can do to really spark an inspiration in you, isn't it?
Oh, it completely is. And that's what's so exciting about this entire Celebrate the Arts is that it may seem like something, and it's also the way someone interprets it too. They get to see this creative process, and the way that I interpret it would be different even from them, and then that'll inspire me to go do it. It's like I might go create music in a Latin flair, but the way that I interpret in doing that is going to be so different from there that it's going to have its own unique twist to it, or the way I go create a new pot, or that I might write out something. And so getting to be inspired by this diverse group and hearing their experiences, their ideas will inspire something new and creative within somebody else, and that everyone is so open to this. That's really what we're trying to focus in on this Celebrate the Arts Festival, is that you get to see this huge breadth of what the organizations here in the art community of Sheridan is trying to do, and what we're bringing here to show that it's not just a rural town. We have this amazing international reach that we're bringing right here to everyone's front door.
And for those who may be thinking, I'm not really into art, I would say just give it a shot. If you haven't gone out and taken part in something like this, I think you really should. Now, what's going on at the UCross Arts Festival on Sunday?
Thanks, Floyd. Yes, so we're very excited. This is the second time we've had this sort of event. We're on Sunday, August 28th. We are inviting the entire community to join us at the park at UCross for what we are now calling the UCross Arts Festival. And it features the work of 3 of our alumni to represent the performing, literary, and visual artists to join us on campus to enjoy uninterrupted time and space. So we're featuring the great Jelon Crossland. He will be giving a fantastic performance. Brandon Hobson, who I spoke of earlier, will be joining us as well for a reading. And then we will have an art giveaway component featuring the work of Savannah LeCornu, who was also a recipient of our UCross Native American Fellowship for Visual Artists. So the festivities will kind of kick off at 2:30 p.m. for a VIP pre-show reception. So for the Jelon fans out there, you get to basically hang out with Jelon, get to know Brandon Hobson a little bit better, enjoy refreshments, enjoy beverages, and we're also giving them special lawn space. And VIP tickets are available at ucross.org. Then at 4 p.m., the festival officially begins, and it's free and open to everyone. However, tickets are required, even if free, so we can kind of control how many people are able to join us, because we do think we are going to more than sell out. And those are also available at ucross.org. And that will, the festival itself includes the performance with Jelon Crossland, the reading by Brandon Hobson, the art giveaway, and we'll also have food trucks on site, including Bonafide, Stoked Pizza, and Papa Bino's. We recommend carpooling and bringing picnic blankets or chairs, and though, as I mentioned, the VIPs do get their special seats.
All right. Well, it's real quick, Jill. I only got about 30 seconds left. Where can I find out more information, get tickets?
We are housing it on the Sage website, artinsheridan.org/CTA. And that will have the entire list of everything with cross links to everyone else's sites, so you can purchase tickets or see what's going on at specific locations.
Fantastic. Jill, thank you so much. Ladies, thank you for calling in today. I'm really looking forward to the 4th annual Celebrate the Arts. All right, you've been listening to Public Pulse on 930 KROE, 103.9 FM, Sheridan.